The only way to get what you want is to become a human yourself. You can do that? My dear, sweet child, that's what I do. It's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways. Repented, seen the light, and made a switch. True, yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And here lately, please don't laugh, I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed. Pathetic. Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. That one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl. And do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron crying, "Spells, Ursula, please!" And I help them. Yes, I do. No, it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I had to rake them across the coals. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole I've been a saint to those poor unfortunate souls. So, have we got a deal? If I become human, then I'll never see my father or sisters again. That's right. But you'll have your man. Life's full of tough choices, isn't it? Oh, and there is one more thing. We haven't discussed the subject of payment. But I don't have any— I'm not asking much, just a token really, a trifle. You'll never even miss it. What I want from you is your voice. My voice? You've got it, sweet cakes. No more talking, singing, zip. But without my voice, how can I— You'll have your looks, your pretty face. And don't underestimate the importance of body language. Ha! The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yes, on land it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word. And after all, dear, what is idle prattle for? Come on! They're not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can. But they don't swoon and fawn on a lady who's withdrawn. It is she who holds her tongue who gets the man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul, so sad but true. If you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign the scroll. Flotsam jetsam, now I've got a voice. The boss is on her own. This poor unfortunate soul.
Ago, my own mother vowed I must find a way to power through a noble brow. I married once for love, then my senses came. I must marry for the statue of my husband's name. On to marriage number 2, I knew what I had to do. My poor husband fell ill in a year or two. So it's problem number 1, now it's problem number 2. He's still a little girl with a change of point of view. Would I ship her up to school? No, I told her if she stayed I should have to earn her keys. Then so she became the maid.
She was lazy, she was crazy, she was talking to the mice.
She was hopelessly naive, so she had to pay the price. I moved her to the attic, out of sight, out of mind. I couldn't throw her out, but I'm benevolent and kind.
Mother, your heart's to be for you.
I knew what I had to do. After all, difficult children will take advantage of your good nature. So you lock them up, throw away the key. There's one on every family tree.
Ungrateful, hateful, why you do the bullshit holds you down.
Break their spirits so they obey. Now they'll do anything you say. Maybe you call it cruel, but others would call it love. Tough love. I ask you, is it a crime to strive for perfection in all things?
Oh no, they're so cute when they're little, but then they grow up and just ruined everything. I never wanted children, I was better on my own.
All the screaming, nagging
showed me to the bone. But then one day I came across a flower growing free. Its magic kept me young, so I kept it all for me.
But someone dug it up, now a baby
had the power, so I borrowed her and locked her up and hid her in the tower.
Years went by, all the sacrifice.
Not against my better judgment, I fed her once or twice.
Teenagers now, I know I wowed, it's very young,
but that's messy. Manipulations easily move on. A little guilt, a little force, of course have to lie.
Remind them without you they'd shrivel up and die. They only have themselves to blame. If you've been there, you do the same. So walk them hard till they fall in line. There's one way and it's only mine.
Children are lazy,
Spoiled too, but we know what to do.
growing them with the heart of stone.
Lock them up so they're all alone. Maybe you call it cruel, but others would call it love. Tough love.
Oh, her own tower with a water wheel, and she runs away the first chance she gets.
These wretched brats think the world owes them something, but it doesn't. Far and wide I ruled a kingdom with a heavy hand, but there was more, had in mind a greater plan. I never cared to share, so the king would have to fall, but his child blocked the way to me and fairies topped them all. She was chubby, she was dumb and grotesquely optimistic. She needed structure in her life, she wasn't realistic. I gave her chores and took away the things she'd enjoyed, and I caught her singing songs with birds and then a boy. Love, was I just to sit by and wait for her to take my crown? No, she ensued a fate. She had to go and so she did, and you know what they say, an apple once a day keeps your enemies away. Don't be fooled by their tender smile. Give an inch and they'll run a mile.